and Melissa Hansen from MassLive back again. It is stop number 5 of the day in the Best of Mass Breweries tour. So this is our last stop for today, Tuesday, and we are here at Vanished Valley. So, can you tell me a little bit about the brewery here? What you guys have going on?
Today's plan to stop this. Unless we do it outside, probably got to stop. Probably got to stop. You have to stop canning for a minute. You want to redo it?
No, that's good. So, tell me a little bit about the brewery.
Sure. So we've been open for about 2 months. We're doing retail sales on Wednesdays for cans only. We do pour it on the restaurant on the same property. For now, just 1 day a week retail sales. That's all we've been able to handle. As you can see, it's a small brewery. Me and Josh are partners, and Manny here, which is also canning. So today's canning day. As you can see, we have a 2-head canner, which is very timely way to do it, but it gets it done.
Yeah.
And if you look over here, we have our brew house. So actually, on any given brew day, we actually brew 4 batches in 1 day, which is like a 12 to 13 hour shift, and actually in order to fill one of our tanks, which is a fermenter. Sits in the fermenter for a couple weeks, and then from the fermenter, we drag it over to our bright tank, and then the bright tank is where we carb it and connect it to the canning machine or keg it to get it out the door.
Cool. So you guys have only been open for a short amount of time. How many different kinds of beers are you making right now?
We have about 6.
Okay.
6 types.
And what are they?
We have 2 IPAs, a double IPA, a stout, 2 ales, and a Kolsch.
Gotcha. And this is a pretty small little workspace you guys have in here. How many square feet is this?
Like 900 square feet.
Okay. And are you like kind of outgrowing it already?
Yeah, we outgrew it probably when the day we opened.
Yeah. So what's the plan?
Well, we'll just plug away like this for a little while and see how it goes, and hopefully at some point it'll grow.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
Baby steps.
Yeah. What makes you guys, unique and stand out from some of the other brewers in the area?
Well, we do grow our own hops. We are very passionate, and we pay a lot of pay attention to detail. We try to source as much local ingredients as we can, and we just believe local.
Gotcha. Cool. And do you guys think that you can, stand up in terms of quality against some of these other brewers that have, a lot more tanks than you guys and a lot more room to work with?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, quality at this level is probably even easier to control than once you grow bigger. But I mean, quality, I think right now both of us as being the owners and having skin in the game, we watch every little step of the game, every little step of the process. So the quality's got to be top notch.
Sure. What have you guys learned so far in your couple of months brewing?
Well, from home brewing to this, we've learned a lot. Never brewed on this scale before. We've never canned before. So every step has been a learning process. The packaging, the brewing process, ordering, receiving, sales. So it's been every week is another learning experience.
Sure. So what's kind of the process that your beer goes through in here?
So brew house.
Mm-hmm.
We brew in here. From here, we drag over to our fermenters, and there the beer ferments. From the fermenter over to the bright tank, and the bright tank it sits for about a week where we carb it. Mm-hmm. Once it's carved, then we package.
Sure. How long does it ferment for?
Depending on the beer, but you figure it's in there for a couple weeks.
Gotcha. Cool. Any questions?
And why don't you tell us, so this is a Pomona IPA.
That's our Pomona IPA, which, I don't know, some people are saying it's our flagship. It's a fight between the Pomona and the Watershed. Some like the Pomona better, some like the Watershed better. I tend to be the Pomona guy. But this one is probably the most popular one right now, yes.
And do you guys describe this as a New England style IPA?
It's a New England style, hazy, juicy, very low.
You cannot see my hand through it.
Very low bittering. If you're tasting it, you can see the bitterness is like zero.
Cool.
A lot of
And so
citrus, grapefruit.
This was the first one you guys came out with, right?
That's the first one we
Yeah.
released, yes.
And so Watershed, and so like the Lost Town Stout and Watershed, those came as like sort of follow-ups, and you guys kind of branch out a little bit.
Correct. Correct. And we actually, the first few weeks we brewed all of them. We did the Pomona, the Watershed, the Kolsch, the Lost Town, and then once we opened up for sales, we realized we weren't going to be able to do that because it's such a small space, and some of the most popular ones were this one and Watershed, which everybody wanted. So now we're brewing is basically every other week is Pomona and Watershed, Pomona and Watershed, and once in a while we sneak in one of the other beers, but it's just with the amount of tanks that we have, it's difficult to brew anything else at this point.
So what are the can sales like on Wednesdays? What kind of cars are coming out?
People come from all over the place. I've met people that came from New York, Connecticut, all over Connecticut, Boston area. They come out usually, can sales now they start at 3 o'clock, so people just start showing up around 2 o'clock, and typically within a couple hours we're sold out.
But you still usually have the release up on tap up at Europa?
But at Europa we have it on tap all the time.
Yeah.
Today I just tapped the Pomona, so we have Pomona and Cease and Desist, which is our double on tap. We try to keep enough to have it on tap there all the time, which has worked out also when some people make the trek out on a sales day and get here and there's no beer. At least they're happy with going upstairs and grabbing a pint and grabbing an appetizer and then going back on their way.
Yeah. So with so much success so quickly, what do you see for the future of Vanished Valley?
Honestly, it's overwhelming. So we're just trying to grasp everything coming at us so fast. So, but I'm hoping that we'll be able to expand at some point and hopefully try to start producing at a much more larger scale. But like I said, we're going to take it as it comes.
Yeah. Cool. Anything else that you'd like to say to viewers about your beer or what you're doing here?
No, we just want everybody to enjoy it and share our passion for the craft and enjoy.
Cool. All right. Thanks so much, everyone, for tuning in, and we'll be back tomorrow with more breweries in Massachusetts for our Best of Mass Breweries tour. Thanks. Bye.